Hey, everybody, and welcome to the third and final, I think,
Woo!
news video for this.
Something happen
what a
now?
busy.
Yeah.
Anything happen now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What about now?
That's
What
why
about-
I've been looking at my phone all the time. But first, let's get a word from a very awesome sponsor. Check it out. Anime. It is the best. Recently, I've been watching, actually it was a recommendation from Critical on Moist Meter. Jujutsu Kaisen is freaking awesome. It's on Crunchyroll. It's ad-free, 1080p quality, and you've got the newest episodes within 1 hour of it airing on Japan. I made the mistake of doing HBO Max, and then the episodes cut off at 13. I'm like, no, I
Give
need
me
more. Right? But it's on Crunchyroll. Get Crunchyroll now because it's freaking an amazing show. You been watching anything?
Yes, actually recommended for me to watch Demon Slayer, and that did not disappoint. It has a great action and a nice horror element. I love it. I can't wait for more of that.
I haven't even seen that one.
You
I'll have to
need
watch
to
that
watch
one
that
too.
one.
Alex?
No, he was telling me about it. I'm going to have
Yes.
to watch it.
Watch it.
Guys, seriously, Crunchyroll, it's freaking awesome. You need to be watching anime. If you love good animations, if you love good stories, sign up
They
now.
have
We have
all
our
that.
own URL, crunchyroll.com/AngryJoeShow now. Crunchyroll is the place. It offers more than 90% of all the officially licensed anime content in the world. So support this if you love anime like I do and Joe does, and we'll get Alex into it as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching.
Crunchyroll has best stories, best anime. Gotta watch Demon Slayer. Highly
Yep.
recommend it.
14-day free trial. Check it
It's got
out for your
all the
premium
episodes,
membership so you can watch
all
it
your
right
favorites.
away at the same time they get to in Japan. Why don't they have better animation over here, you know?
We have some good ones.
Yeah, some good ones, but Japan's where it's at.
Yeah.
They
For
got a head
sure.
start.
Truly.
They have a huge head start. All right. Favorite clip of the whole week is something that I wanted to make sure that everyone saw. Now, there's a lot of people getting into the Twitch streaming game, and Snoop
Yes.
Dogg is one of them. Now,
Snoop Doggy
Twitch
Dogg.
was Snoop Dogg was streaming on Twitch, and he was playing some Madden, and he was playing his
Oh,
Niners.
fucking
He
Madden.
was
Are you
playing.
serious? You gonna put this on the goddamn fucking...
This one, it's so great.
Look at this shit.
Fuck!
Fuck this shit. Came in this fucking room and everything went fucking bad. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck.
He was playing against the Washington football team, and he was getting shithoused online. And he was
There's
streaming
some
only
great
for about
players.
15 minutes, and he got destroyed. And he rage quit. He slammed his keyboard down. He's punching his desk. He stormed off and let his stream run for 7 hours of a chair stream, playing nothing but copyright music the entire time. And it was great music, and it was just like 7 hours of empty chair and great music because he just rage
Why
quit.
wouldn't Twitch shut it down? Because it's Snoop Dogg.
It's probably
You know,
just
it's
Snoop
normally
Dogg.
when somebody's AFK, then the fucking gets reported, and then a member comes in and shuts you down. But it's Snoop Dogg, can't touch it. It's like, no, this is quality content right here. Chat was like, nah, we like this chair. This chair is the best chair.
So if,
That is
And was he all playing
amazing.
his own music?
no, it was a list. I don't think it had any of his on there. And so while most of Snoop Dogg's streams get a few thousand views, this video currently has 103,000 views. And it's at about 7.5 hours in, he walks across the room in a hoodie, realizes what he's done, and then ends the stream. So it's just empty chair stream for 7 hours and 15
Guess he was
minutes.
like super focused on Madden. He
Yeah.
got so mad. He's like, oh,
The
whatever,
fuck
I'm done.
this.
It's like, oh,
He was
Forgot
mad.
to turn it off.
I
Well,
forgot.
luckily he didn't do any illegal activities.
Yes.
Had some ladies over, do some
Hey, he's
some other
married.
paraphernalia or whatever. Yeah, so I
he probably
forgot
needed to
about that
calm
shit.
down, so he had to step away for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Well, all the more.
Oh man.
All right. Well, now that I've opened it up with
Good.
some fun stuff, let's
Good.
get into boring news time.
No.
Damn it.
Valve is ordered to hand over sales data for Epic versus Apple case. Now, we hinted at this before. Valve is technically an unrelated party in this Epic suing Apple situation. Apple actually requested and subpoenaed that, saying that we want 6 years worth of sales data for all of these games. And Valve has said, like, that is such an absurd request.
No.
No. Well, the judge said, tough. You're going to give them everything.
Oh.
And so
What?
they
Fuck
have
you,
to.
Judge.
And the judge is like, oh, don't worry, we're having to do this for everybody. It's like, why would that make Valve feel better? It's like, I don't give a shit about these other companies that have to do that. Again, Apple is trying to say that what they do with the iPhones is the same as what exists on Steam, just not fucking at all the same thing.
No,
because
there are multiple platforms.
you literally cannot have any other platform on your
I was
iOS.
like, yes,
other
on
than
my
the App
Android, I
Store.
have
That's
iTunes.
why we
Oh,
don't
wait.
fucking buy iPhones.
Yeah.
Fuck iPhones and fuck Apple.
And then the only other slight update is the UK Antitrust Tribunal said that Epic cannot sue Apple there, saying, nope, you need to do it in the US because you're both US companies. Keep us the fuck out of it.
Good.
All right,
Fair
that's
enough.
it. I
It's
just
like, keep
yes,
your shit
I
away.
promised
Got it.
updates.
He got it. He got it quick.
I
like
promised updates. All right. Now more Epic news.
Yes.
All right, Epic is giving out virtual currency after a loot box settlement. So they had been sued because there was a loot box event,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, "This is shitty." It was completely random, and they were
Nice.
being sued over it. And rather than like pay people real money,
Yeah.
they're like V-Bucks.
No.
No V-Bucks.
No.
No, you're getting
No,
V-Bucks.
thanks.
No. Yeah. Epic will be giving players who purchase randomized items in Fortnite, Save the World, and Rocket
Oh
League.
my God! More V-Bucks so they can buy more crappy
yes.
fucking loot boxes and stupid
much?
shit. That's hilarious.
1,000 V-Bucks and 1,000 Rocket League credits.
What that is $10.
How much? Yeah. What does that translate into real money?
Yeah.
I don't know. The class action lawsuit has been given preliminary approval, so it's probably going through. And so they're just, it's like you get the Jeffrey dollars if you're old enough to
Nobody.
remember what Jeffrey
Nobody
dollars
cares.
Are. Yeah.
I'm not. I don't play those games. That sucks for those people because they probably are like, fuck this. I don't want to play this no more. I'm gonna take my money and I'm gonna buy a good game,
Yes.
different game. But now they can't.
They can't take the money.
We're sorry for
They
we're
can't.
sorry for taking your money on these fake purchases. Here's some fake money so that you could purchase more fake shit.
Yeah. And so the lawsuit is like $26.4 million in additional cash and other benefits. But right now you just get fake money.
Well, everybody can maybe get the xenomorph. Did you see that? People, because I love aliens so much, they were linking what is it?
saw
The Rickroll xenomorph dancing. So Ripley and xenomorph
They're
is
just taking over everything.
in there.
Putting
Fortnite,
everything in there.
Fortnite, everything. Give me the most obscure reference. They're gonna put it in Fortnite.
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean
would
in
play-
Fortnite.
no,
I would buy that.
I was gonna be like, I play Fortnite. I was like, no, I won't. But
I
I
would-
would
I
watch
would buy
someone
that.
play Mr. Bean.
I would buy
as long
that.
as he has his little teddy and
Yes.
he
Yeah,
drives
yeah.
around in
That's
his
a
3-wheel
grenade,
car
though.
sitting on
That
the
should be a
top.
There you go.
Man.
You have the best ideas,
Bam.
Joe.
Rowan Atkinson
Superman
is
or
amazing.
He is.
Bean, I'll
Yeah.
I
play.
used to watch that shit all the time.
Blackadder, you ever watch Blackadder? Also great.
Yeah.
Okay. Done. No more Fortnite shit.
Yeah.
All right.
He told me to.
If you want us to play Fortnite,
No.
Put in Mr.
Superman
Bean.
or Mr. Bean,
Actually,
and
I
we'll
think
jump in.
NBC
Xenomorph
They
got
did
me
Marvel.
close because I
okay.
it got me
I
close.
thought they were.
All
Xenomorph
right.
versus Predator.
Lawsuits. Bethesda faces a lawsuit over Fallout 4 DLC. Now, this one is actually really interesting. Now, back in the day, when Fallout 4 was coming out, they had made some promises saying if you buy this pass, this season pass,
But best.
you
but
get
pass
all
now.
of the DLC that comes out later.
Oh yes, I remember.
That was a fucking lie.
What?
So what they did is they released a limited
Get-
amount of DLC, and then they released a second wave of DLC, but they called it the Creation Club content.
Oh, you
And that's
fucking
not free.
bastard!
Now it's technically DLC, but it's they're
you
like
told
They
me.
broke it up.
You told
Yes.
me.
You piece of.
so they're
You
gonna-
didn't say season 1 of content free. You didn't say the first round of content free. You said future DLC free.
Yeah, so a trial could happen by 2022. Damages could be as high as 1.1 billion.
Good
more if you
God.
include punitive damages. And so this is what they said. Simply put, Bethesda sold a season pass with the understanding that it was going to give the holders of the season pass any and all DLC
Yeah.
content that there was going to be created for the game Fallout 4 on a go-forward basis, period. Then they released a limited amount of DLC. Then they released a second wave of DLC, but decided to call it the Creation Club content and artificially removed it from the definition of DLC, meaning that they promised people at the onset, we will give you everything we
shady
made.
piece of beep.
And then so they go on. They just saying you lied.
From Bethesda's point of view, they're like, what do you assholes expect? You expect us to give you all of the DLC from now until the end of time for free because you paid for the season pass?
Well, 'cause-
Are
yeah.
y'all serious?
Yes, because you said that you would get all of the DLC from
No,
now until
don't
the
you
end of
worry.
time for free.
Don't you worry what I wrote.
$1,000, but your ad says no money down.
Oh, they got this all screwed up.
Yeah.
This ain't about what I wrote.
Let me see that.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
See? That's exactly what happened.
No, comma, money down.
No. Money down now.
Yeah.
Now, money down. No.
So they're getting sued, and
Okay.
it's now
We'll see.
Microsoft owns them now, so they would be the ones probably.
Damn.
Take
putting-
a hit.
Microsoft is like, God damn it.
Yeah, we bought you for how many billions? You're getting sued for $1 billion now? Like, what the hell?
God damn it. Bethesda.
Okay, so we'll have to see where this one goes. It's going to be a little while before, and I imagine they're just going to go through and do everything they can and say, fine, if you bought the season pass, we'll give you it for free. It's easier than paying $1 billion. But it just depends on how what the lawyers tell them they can do. But scummy shit.
Very.
All right.
Make sure
Okay.
you set your player expectations correctly up front.
Yes.
You know, you got to be careful with the wording. It's obvious.
This is a fun one, and I'm going to warn you that this is an interesting one. We've talked about this story over and over and over again. This is just the newest instance of it.
Better than an apple.
Illinois politician
we already
proposes
did.
a grand theft auto ban. State Representative Marcus C. Evans Jr. says Rockstar series has contributed to an increase of carjackings around Chicago.
Oh
He
my
thinks that
God.
video games cause violence.
What a fucking moron.
How old is this guy? 60, 70?
He's a fucking politician,
how old
Joe.
is
It
he?
doesn't matter how old he is. He's a fucking moron that he's trying to
Looking a
blame
scapegoat.
videos,
Yeah.
games again for shit in his area that he's like, oh fuck, take care of your shit. Do
Instead
your
of blaming
job,
the economy,
find the real.
it is.
It was
video
grand-
games.
It's Vidya.
It's like, what do we
Them
pay these guys?
videos are rotting
$6
your
an
brain.
hour. No, it is video games.
In my good old household, I only let my child play 1 hour of Vidya. And he can only play the Candy
Well,
Crush
back in
that my
his
wife
day,
allows.
they only played that little stick and a wheel.
What do you do in that game? You jack people's cars? Is that what you're doing there, son?
It's no more strip
Cars
clubs.
are being jacked in my area.
No more strip clubs, right? They need to take those away because there's a rise in strip clubs. Video games. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
How old? So, do you want to take a guess? How old do you think this guy is?
72.
It doesn't matter his age. He's a young guy.
He's a young guy.
Yep.
Damn it.
He's just it's a politician is what I'm
Yeah.
Just trying to appeal to
saying. He's
the
a politician.
So we've talked about this over and over and
the
over.
older guys are like, attaboy, we got a young one on our side to say video games are the cause. Attaboy, I'm going to make sure you get a lobbying job for the, whatever center of we hate video games.
This quote is: Grand Theft Auto and other violent video games are getting in the minds
Yep.
of our young people and perpetuating the normalcy of carjacking. Carjacking is not normal, and
Let me
carjacking
guess.
must stop.
What's this guy's name?
It's not.
Oh
no.
man,
Let me guess
Marcus
what-
C. Evans. And also the other issue is people dressing up as plumbers and jumping on mushrooms is way up, and like that shit
God
has
damn
to
it.
stop. Goddamn Mario must be stopped. Now, if you
moron.
don't know why we're making fun of this so much, is because there has been dozens. I'd say at least dozens of actual studies done over long periods of time, now 20 plus years, where they looked at young kids playing violent games and the amount of violence that occurred later in their life. And there was no correlation. There was no causation between the two. Nothing. There's nothing there. And it's just they're looking for scapegoats because they don't want to address real issues. That carjacking probably happens in areas where there's like economic issues, and it's like, well, it's hard to address those. It's easy to
his
scapegoat.
district.
It's easy to scapegoat video games.
His district, yeah. And it doesn't matter that he's young. He's even a Democrat. He's young. He's a Democrat.
And
You
he's
wouldn't
wrong.
and he's a fucking moron. He needs to be voted out. Or he needs to, be educated and have somebody give him all of the research on this.
Okay, the ESA, who we do not. Oh, I'm not going to speak for you. I'm sorry. I think the ESA is full of shit, and I don't like them, and I think that they're hypocrites and shitty. But even they are saying this is what they say. While our industry understands and shares the concerns about what is happening in Chicago, there is simply no evidence of a link between interactive entertainment and real-world violence. We believe the solution to this complex problem resides in examining thoroughly the actual factors that drive such behaviors rather than erroneously ascribing blame to video games based solely upon speculation.
I don't know if this gentleman, this gentleman from the
Goddamn
district
Illuminati.
knows there's been carjackings in movies all the time, and people watch movies all the time. So I guess we should also ban, movies.
Correct.
Yeah.
None of my horror
Moron.
movies.
Just moron. So in this instance, the ESA is right because the ESA, look, the video games are big business. Okay,
Yes.
they make a lot of money, billions of dollars, biggest industry out there. So, what better way to distract people than blame a big industry that can get lost? Facts can get lost in there.
Or maybe he's just thinking that there is no such thing as bad press, and he wanted to say the
I
thing
don't-
that was going to get him the most internet famous in a day. It's like, wow, this
That's
guy's an
genius.
idiot, and he's like, now he gets to run for
These
a bigger office
days.
because he name recognition.
These days, that is a tactic. Though I think more likely he's probably, I don't know if I should say this. There's a certain group of people who believe in certain things.
Aliens.
That then
Bigfoot?
color their view of the world in a way that any sort of violence will then corrupt some. Okay, religious people. He's probably religious, and he's thinking, well, if my son is not at church or not doing some sort of activities at home playing these violent video games, then he's going to turn into a serial killer, and he's going to go out and carjack, even though your son is exactly where he needs to be. You know where he's at. You know the activities he's doing, and he's fucking at home instead of out on the streets. I guarantee you, all those people robbing and shit out there, and the majority of the criminals out there, they got no money to get no goddamn console.
Probably sports gamers.
They're Madden players. God
Well, look,
I need
dang
those
it.
loot.
If
those
any of
Now,
this
if he
was-
would have said that there was Madden committing murders, then I would have backed him. But he didn't say that.
No. Look, if video games made you good at any of those things, I would be like a pretty good necromancer by now, based on all my years of playing these horrible, necromancer games.
As if Grand Theft Auto makes you a better carjacker because you open the door and you just yank people out without any resistance from the person.
All you have to do is hit triangle. That's it.
In Chicago, you yank somebody out, they'll be like,
It ain't right.
Well,
oh, politicians.
so I
That
think
was
we
great.
get one of these, 2 a year? We'll probably
Yeah.
get another one later in the year. Something else will happen.
Come on.
Hopefully it's not.
And it
anything
doesn't matter
serious.
what party.
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't
like-
matter what
It just-
party.
Prove
They're all
it.
politicians. So
They just make something
Democrat,
up.
Republican, just ignorance is what it is.
Yes.
You're ignorant.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. That was the big one. You guys want to talk about anything small? Or is that it?
There's some Pokemon game, new open world Pokemon game
Pokemon.
coming, feudal inspired. I'm looking forward to
Yeah, it
that,
looks
but
like
we
they're
haven't
just
really
ripping
seen.
off Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
They're using up all of their assets. I
Do
mean, it
they
looks good.
have
That's exactly what I
half-
want. Now, people are like, "Oh, fuck you." It's like, yes, you're right. I am being cynical, but I love Breath of the Wild. And
Yeah.
I love Pokemon. And if they make Breath of the Wild simply with Pokemon in it, that's going to be a 10 out of 10 game.
11
So
out of 10
do
if they
that.
have
Yeah.
all of them.
And then
No,
Joe, you
oh,
were gonna do
all
that
of
one.
them.
Not all of them. Only the first 151 because I'm a curmudgeon.
Oh.
Actually, there was a couple of the new ones I liked.
What?
That one's what you were gonna do. That
Oh,
one,
yeah,
right?
yeah. EA actually delays Need for Speed.
A new Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Just postponed it for a while.
Oh,
'cause they're gonna be working on
no,
Battlefield
please, no.
6.
Yeah, so we talked a little about this in the previous episode, right? They're shifting everything around.
Yeah.
Like they're saying this is canceled. Make sure like everyone's going over to Dragon Age because they're rebooting that and they're doing all these other things. And they're kind of self-evaluating. They're doing spring cleaning in winter.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to make sure everything works. And so that was Need for Speed is just another one they want more time on. So
Yeah.
fine. I have
yeah.
no problem with it.
No.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna- I was
they're
gonna say, I was like,
prioritizing
I'm not
gonna
Battlefield
play with
6, and Battlefield 6 to me is more important. I'm more excited about Battlefield 6 than I am the next Need for
Agreed.
Speed, unless the next Need for Speed goes back to the old school Need for Speeds and not the new school Need for Speeds. We'll see.
Oh yeah, it'll be terrible.
Like the
I'll play
movie?
it just as much.
No,
You
the
ever see the movie?
FMVs where they're like, we're running from the cops, the Need for Speed on it,
No, we don't play
Yes.
racing games.
No, you don't play racing games. Joe played these racing games back in the day because that's
Run
what you
like them
did on the older
cops.
fucker.
Well,
Yeah.
that was fun part.
Street racing and shit.
Hot Pursuit.
Anyways,
Hit the
Battlefield
mouse.
6.
Like, this is an electric car.
Looking
sir?
forward to EA getting on the
Explosion.
right foot with Battlefield 6. Hopefully that's where this turns around.
I hope so, because
300
Warzone.
versus 300. That'd be
300
amazing.
players, that's not happening, Joe. I'll tell you that much. 300 versus 300 is not happening.
You get 100 people, 100.
Maybe 125 versus 125. I don't know. We'll see. We're excited. We're looking forward to it. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, this was the third video. Go back and watch the first 2 videos. And then also watch some
again.
Crunchyroll.
Yes,
There's
thank
no
you.
reason for you not to try it out. It's free for 14 days with our code. Click those links down
You'll
below.
definitely find something for yourself.
You seriously will. Even if you're not into anime, just trust us. Take our recommendations. You will get engaged and addicted to it. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.